Hi, so welcome into today's lesson. So in today's lesson, we're going to be solving examples as touching equation of motion. So we have a lorry travels at an average speed of 90 kilometers per hour. So average speed 90 kilometers per hour and covers the distance. What is the distance actually? S. It covers in 4 minutes T. 4 minutes. So just I think we've done something similar to this before, so you can pause the video and try that yourself to see if you're going to get the answer. All right, so we have to convert this to meters per second and convert this to second as well, so we can have a standard unit. Okay, then to convert this means 90 kilometers for every 1 hour. That's what this means. 90 kilometers per hour means 90 kilometers for every 1 hour. And to convert 90 kilometers to meters, you'd have 90 multiplied by kilo, 1000. Then divided by 1 hour, 60 seconds, make 1 minute, 60 minutes to make 1 hour. So I have 90,000 divided by 3,600. So two zeros cancel out the zeros. So 900 divided by 96. 900 divided by 96 is 25. So that's 25 meters per second. So that means V is equal to 25 meters per second. And 4 minutes, convert 4 minutes to seconds. What do you have? That's 4 multiplied by 60 seconds, make 1 minute, 60. And 4 times 60 is actually 240. So that's 240 seconds. All right, so from we actually calculate what distance. Okay, distance. Remember that speed is actually equals to distance over time. Okay, all right, so can we say cross multiplies, so s becomes speed times distance. All right, good. And so this distance is actually what? Speed is 25 meters per second. We've calculated that before. 25 multiplied by time is 240. That's 240. Then when you multiply 25 by 240, what you should get is 6,000 meters. And convert that to kilometer, you have to divide by 1,000. And so you are left with s equals to 6 kilometers. So this is the distance covered by the lorry, 6 kilometers. All right, good. So let's take another example. So here we have this example. A car accelerates uniformly at 2 meters per second squared. A equals to 2 meters per second squared. And that does that for how many minutes? 3 minutes. That's time, 3 minutes. What is the velocity of the car in meters per second? What is the velocity of the car? Okay, now we have a solution to be in meters per second, not meters per minute. So that means that we have to convert this 3 minutes to second because of the second in the unit of the acceleration. So how many seconds make 1 minute? 3 seconds. This 60 seconds make 1 minute. That's 3 times 60, and that's about 180 seconds. Okay, so what's formula for acceleration? Formula for acceleration is V over T. Happy? V over T. So we're just using the basic formula. Okay, and acceleration is, we're looking for velocity, so you can cross multiply. So we have V equals to A times T, right? So cross multiply. All right, so we can see V now becomes, what's our A? Our A is 2 meters per second squared. 2 multiplied by T. What's our T? Our T is 180 meters per second. That's 180. And so V now becomes 360 meters per second. So that's our velocity. So in physics, you must be familiar with very basic mathematics principles like cross multiplying, dividing both sides, taking roots of both sides, this making subject to a formula. You should be familiar with all of this basic mathematics principle. So let's take another example in this video lesson. So we have this example: a train slows from it's not from it's from pardon me from 108 kilometers per hour. From where's it starting from? Starting from, so that's the first speed, that's the initial speed, starts from 108 kilometers per hour with a uniform retardation. Now note this word, retardation. Retardation is the opposite of acceleration. And so I'm going to have A. Since it's the opposite, I'm going to put negative sign in the front. That's minus 5 meters per second. So because it is slowing down, it has to retard. If it's going up, it has to accelerate. All right. How long will it take to reach 18 kilometers per hour? So that's the final. How long will it take to come down to 18 kilometers per hour? That's the new velocity or the new speed. Then, what is the distance covered? How long? You're seeing how long. How long is time? Talks about time. And what is distance covered? S. Man, there's a lot of things in this question. Okay, so let's convert all of these guys. Kilometers per hour, 18 kilometers per hour. Let's convert them to meters per second. So I think we have done 108 kilometers per hour in some subsequent videos, but let's just do that. 108 kilometer every 1 hour. And that's the same as saying that 108 multiplied by 1000 divided by 60 seconds make 1 minute. 60 minutes make 1 hour. So it has 108000 divided by 3600. So 2 zeros cancel out 2 zeros. And 1080 divided by 36, what we get is actually 30 meters per second. So that means this U is 30 meters per second. So let's calculate for the V. So that would be 18 multiplied by 1000 divided by 3600. That's for 1 hour. So this divided by this. And so we have 180 divided by 36. And that's about 5 meters per second. Okay, good. So that's 5 meters per second. So we have to solve for time. And remember the equations of motion. Do you remember? So which one of them should we use? Pause the video and think. Okay, so let's list out the formulas that we have. V equals to U plus AT. S equals to UT plus half AT squared. And V squared equals to U squared plus 2AS. Okay, which of these two formulas should we use? We're looking for time. Do we have V? Yes. Do we have U? Yes. Do we have A? Yes. We're looking for T, so we're going to use this formula. Okay, good. So V equals U plus AT. So what's my V? My V is 18 kilometers per hour. Then we have converted that to 5 meters per second. 5 meters. 5. What's my U? This is my U 108, but we've converted that to 30 meters per second. So that's 30. Plus, what's my acceleration? Acceleration is minus 5. Minus 5. Then what's my time? I think that's what we're looking for, T. And so we have 5. Take this to the other side, yeah, that becomes minus 5 minus 30 equals to minus 5 T, and that gives us minus 25 equals to minus 5 T. I'm dividing both sides by minus 5. So minus 5 cancels out minus 5. Minus cancels out minus. 5 here 1. 5 here 5. So I have T equals to 5 seconds. So I've answered the first question. Then the second question says that we should find the distance covered. So now we're going to look at the two formulas that have distance, this and this. So which of them should we use? If you use this one, if you use this, we have u, we have t, we have half at squared. But we might get into problems because we might have to probably take factorize, and I don't want to do that. Let's use this because we have v and we have u and we have a and we're looking for s. So let's just use this. So we're using v squared equals u squared plus 2as. All right. So what's my v? My v is 18 kilometers, but I've converted back to 5. So that's 5 squared equals, what's our u? I use 108, but we converted that to 30. That's 30 squared plus 2. Our a is minus 5. Minus 5. Then we're looking for s. Okay, so 5 squared is actually 25 equals 30 squared is actually 900. 5 times that, that's minus 10s. So I could collect times, bring this back here, that minus, that becomes minus, that's 25 minus 900 equals minus 10s. Okay, good. And so 525 minus 90, I have 875 equals to minus 10s. So definitely I can divide both sides by minus 10, and minus 10. So minus 10 cancels out minus 10. So I'm left with s becomes this is minus 25 minus 900 is minus 875. So that becomes minus cancels out minus. That's 87.5 meters. So let's write your unit when you solve physics problem. So this is the solution to the problem we are faced with, and so the distance is 87.5 meters and the time is actually 5 seconds. Okay, good.